Now we need to look at these codes carefully. Valve lift code 26 and 27, P0026, P0027, is talking about intake and exhaust valve lift control actuator. This is the motor that positions the shaft to control our lift. Now understand, we have a motor control and we have a position sensor. Pay attention to what these codes say because they send us in different directions. And as we look further in here, we find lift actuator circuit has a problem, bank 2. So we have codes for bank 1, bank 2. We have codes for intake valve lift and exhaust valve lift. And we have overall codes. Valve control actuator has a circuit problem for bank 1. Then we get into a new generation of codes. Valve control actuator has low voltage for bank 1, or 77 says the intake valve control actuator has high voltage for bank 1. Here we're looking at specific things. If we have a ground activated control solenoid, look for an open circuit. If we've got a high side driver, it could be a driver that's stuck on all the time. Most of these vehicles use a low side driver, so this high voltage for bank 1 on the intake is caused by high voltage, open circuit, low voltage, shorted circuit somewhere, not working properly. Pay attention to the codes, it'll send you in the right direction. P0078 exhaust valve control actuator has a circuit problem, and these are for exhaust valves. High voltage, low voltage, just like we just saw. Again, pay attention to what it's talking about. The control actuator, none of these relate directly to the position sensors. There are other codes for the valve control, too high, too low. None of those deal with the actual actuator. Now here is the 81, P0081. This is relating to bank 2, intake valve actuator low voltage. 82, 83, intake valve control high. Exhaust valve actuator has a circuit problem, bank 2. Again, we're going through all dealing with actuators, telling you which bank, which valve to go look at. So basically, diagnose these codes in a normal fashion. Pay attention to what they deal with. Codes for voltage deal with circuit problems. Voltage, the valve lift uses a position sensor and reports the desired and actual lift from the actuator. So you can go into scan data. You can study desired valve lift, actual valve lift. Use scan data for that. The codes are going to send you to circuit problems. So scan data won't tell us necessarily the circuit's working. It will tell us whether the valve lift matches the desired valve lift. Pay attention, read the codes, pay attention to scan data, and respond to the exact problem you're given. These are been pretty reliable so far, but I'm sure we'll see some wear out sometime in the future.